All right, hello. We are live. Gonna give it a second to notify people. Oh, I just got the notification. It tells me on my other accounts when I'm going live, but give it a second. Let it notify people. Wait for people to hop on. Welcome, welcome. If you're just hopping on, feel free to let me know where you're calling in from. There's actually a comment box right below. That is for you. So you can tell me where you're calling in from there. You can leave comments there. You can leave questions for me. This is literally an opportunity I give every single week, Monday at 6 p.m. Central Time, to come and ask questions, okay? I've been doing lives for, I don't know, like a year and a half, like just giving this as an opportunity for people to hop on and ask questions, like I said. And I usually used to do this on my Teacher to Marketer account, but I'm not able to go live on it currently. One of my neighbors just honked at me. I'm outside on my front porch. I'm not able to go live on it currently, but so that's why I created this backup account so I can still go live on Instagram, be able to come over, talk about how this has changed my life, and answer questions. So like I said, comment box is for you to drop any questions. Literally, it's like hopping on a call with me, a FaceTime with me, exactly what it is. So for those of you that don't know me, if you don't know me, my name is Steph Bruckshaw. I'm from Iowa. I was an elementary teacher for 8 years. I coached club volleyball for 5 years, and I did all the things that all of us are told to do, right? Growing up, go to school, get good grades, get a job. And I feel like the problem with this is getting a job, right? School trains you to be a worker, and we decide to go work for somebody, right? Isn't that crazy that school doesn't teach us to become our own boss, talk about what kind of lifestyle we want and how to get there? We need to go to school so that we can go work for somebody. And I never really thought about it crazy like that until I found digital affiliate marketing and my husband. I've been with my husband now, oh gosh, we've been together for 10 years. We'll be married 6 years come next weekend. And he just opened my eyes to a lot of the things that you don't have to follow the traditional norm to be successful. And I think I always had that in me. I just didn't truly understand. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I was just but I'm a teacher. I went to school to be a teacher. What else could I do? This is what my degree is in. And what's really cool about digital and affiliate marketing is you don't need a degree to do it. I have no marketing experience, sales experience. If you literally would have told me, so what I've been doing this 2 years ago, if you would have told me 2.5 years ago that I would be online and I would be doing something within marketing and sales, I would have thought you were crazy. Connor, I'm excited to see you. I'm excited you're here. I've got so many questions. I got tons of questions. Drop them in the comment box, just like you did right there. I would love to answer them. I love getting to answer your guys' questions and interact with you more than talking to myself is what it feels like sometimes, because I'm talking to a phone, right? Teacher here too. So you totally get what I'm talking about. But I seriously would have thought you were crazy if I would have pictured my future like this. I never saw myself doing anything like this. My husband's family is full of salespeople. They're really good at it, but anytime they use their skills, calling airlines, getting hotel rooms, getting the perks, I'm the type of person, if you're it costs this much money, I'm okay, I'm not questioning you. And my husband and his family are all the type of people to I don't know what the word is, barter. I don't know if that's it seems like an old school word, but you know what I mean? Haggle and get a cheaper rate or get free parking or get something cool sent up to the room. I don't know, anything. And I would literally have to walk away. It would make me so uncomfortable. So when people are I can't do this because of X, Y, and Z, right? I can't do this because I don't have the degree. I can't do this because I'm scared. I don't want to put myself out there. I don't have the skills. Let me tell you, these are things that you build along the way, and it's your business. I think the word business scares a lot of people away, but when you're coming here to make money online, you technically are having and running a mini business. But it's yours, and you can do it however you want to, right? You could come in and you can do this faceless. You can pick any niche you want, promote any products you want. You can do any of those things. And I think people just see one person, one niche, one person like me talking about making money online, and they think that there's just one way to do it. And there's not, okay? And they also think like, well, I have to leave my job. I have to do this to do it. And you don't. Like, people do this still working full-time to make some extra cash. People do this if they want to leave their 9-to-5s as well, like to scale to that. But there is not a black and white answer to the way this has to be done. If you want to make extra money, this is how you're going to make extra money. And you're not going out to spend more hours, get a second job, do Uber Eats, do whatever it is that you're wasting time on to make. You know how much you will make doing that. And this, you can literally have $1,000 plus days doing this. So I think people really miss out on that fact. Like, you don't have to leave your job. I recommend you don't leave your job if you're not able when you start this. Put in the time you have. It's about building something that will make you that income, like right in the future, rather than being like, I'm going to be stuck here and I know exactly what next year is going to look like, and the next year, and the next year, and the next year. Okay? So just kind of squashing those. Oh, hold on. I went to scroll because I see your question, Connor, but it like froze. Okay, there it goes. Are there any tools, courses, or software you couldn't live without in your affiliate journey? That is a good question. I actually think you commented on my live from last week, didn't you? I think I answered your comment today. So courses, I could not, again, this is the one I recommend to people. I'm an affiliate for them. The Business Builder Challenge, okay? If you got my free guide from the link in my bio or commented ready on anything, that is what I would recommend. What I love about it is it actually teaches you the real skills, okay? I feel like you're seeing so many things out there right now that you can buy and resell it. You can have a done-for-you system, right? And that all sounds really flashy and really nice, but you didn't learn the skills. You were given something to say, hey, now just go resell this and make money. But if you're not passionate about it, if you're clueless, you have no idea what it is, you don't know how to fix something if it stops working, there's not going to be longevity to it. Okay, what I mean by that is you're going to be like, well, I hate this. I don't want to do it. I don't know what kind of content to make about it because I don't know anything about it. Say your social media got taken down, something gets hacked, you lose something. Something happens inside your funnel or your email automation or your DM automation that somebody else built for you, you're not going to know how to fix it. And so with the Business Builder Challenge, because I see you say I did, and yes, you did. Okay. So yes, I was like, I recognize your name in your picture. But what I love about it is it teaches you the skills and you have to implement them. And yeah, that takes a little extra work than buying one of those done for you courses out there. But it teaches you the skills of not only how this business model works, but it teaches you what systems to use, how to get up and running today if you wanted to with a simpler software, or you could eventually down the line set up a funnel and email automation like I have. But the simple software that the Business Builder Challenge teaches allows you to get up and running today if you wanted to, okay? And then you can build those other things. Because what stops people is they're like, me, for example, right? I started this and it took me 4 months teaching full-time to learn it all and set up my systems. Because the technology part is a little complicated, okay? I didn't know anything about it. So it took me some time, but I was able to do it with the education through that challenge, right? And now, again, times have changed. So they have updated it with a simpler software so that you can build those things later, but you can still do all the same stuff. So I cannot recommend the challenge enough. It is only $17 and it gives you everything you need to get started. Okay, so it's self-paced, completely self-paced. You could do it on your own time. You could fit it into the cracks of your life. There are tons of bonuses in there. It teaches you how to use AI and ChatGPT to help you pick your niche, to help you pick your first digital product, to help you build a business plan. It teaches you about that simple software I was talking about to get your business up and running that day. It talks about mindset. It gives you books to read. It tells you, or you get a one-on-one advisor that you're going to meet with virtually over Zoom 2 to 3 times. That is insane value for $17. I spend more than that when I go pick something up for lunch. Okay, $17 and it can change your entire life. Okay, and if you want more education, that's available to you. Okay, if you want more assistance, okay, people have taken the challenge, found success. People like me, I'm like, I want more, right? As a teacher, I want more education. I'm going to invest in more education. They offer live events. I'm actually speaking at one of their live events in September. They're flying me down, paying me to be there. My room is covered, my flights are covered. I'm being paid to speak at this event because of what their education taught me, but also that I was able to implement it and find success from it, okay? Finding success. I literally no longer teach in a classroom. I make 5 figures a month. I do one-on-ones with people. So yes, I help people as well as I'm an affiliate for over 10 companies. I have my own digital products and it is completely life-changing. Now, I was a teacher. So like education, courses, just like you said, Connor, that you're a teacher, I took that into the online space. But when I first started, I took that education and I actually made an entire business plan in the dog niche. Like those skills could be applied to any niche. Again, they're teaching you the skills. They're not like, hey, here's a done for you product, like those kind of slimy ones out there. And it's just the done for you product is to come in and sell their course. They don't even encourage you to come in and be an affiliate for them. They want you to learn skills and build a business that you love, that you're passionate about. Okay. And so I thought I would go into the dog niche, but that teacher in me was like, well, I want to do one-on-ones. I want to do coaching. I want to speak. I want to do these things. And that's why the wealth niche of taking my teaching skills, learning how to do this, finding success, and being able to teach other people was such a perfect fit for me. But just because you hear me talking about this does not mean that's what you have to come in and do. You're not going to take this education and turn around and just sell it. Unless you're like me and you're passionate about that niche. But you're going to take those skills and maybe you're passionate about Disney, okay? Maybe you're passionate about Spanish, health and fitness, relationships, cars. You can literally take anything you're passionate about, skilled at, interested in, okay? If you can solve a problem for somebody, you can do this, okay? So Amazon fines, right? You see those all over. Target fines. Those do have a lower commission rate, so you have to sell more things to make more money, but they're still profitable. Okay, I'm gonna take a pause quick. Hey girl, hey Vanessa. Connor, how do you track your clicks, conversions, and earnings? Hold on, I still need to finish your rest of your other question. So anyways, courses. See, I just got super passionate, and that's when you know it's for you because you just start talking and you don't stop. So if you have my free guide or free digital starter kit, Connor, tools and resources or softwares are actually on the last page that I recommend. I have different options because they hit different price points, right? So some are free to start and some are a little bit more expensive. It kind of just depends on your level, what you want to spend, all of that. So when I first started, I literally invested in my education and then I just used System.io to start. Okay. Again, link is in my guide for that, and all of that stuff, because obviously I'm recommending it to you. So I'd love it to get credit if you decide to go with that, but it is free to start. And then I didn't have to upgrade until I had a paying customer. Well, I had someone, buy the first 8 days. And again, the only reason I had to upgrade and pay for the software was because The free version only gives you one email campaign. And so you want to then have a different email campaign for people who purchase, right? Because they don't care about what they've already bought. So you need to move them so you can help them, aid them, all of those things, right? So I would say as a beginner, the challenge and the software or the System IO is what I used. Again, I have other options in there pending if you're looking for an all-in-one software. ClickFunnels and Aweber is super popular. It's been around forever. Russell Bunson is very well known. And then inside the challenge, again, they teach you about a software. But for DM automation, I use ManyChat. They teach you how to use ManyChat, which again is free to start, only $15 a month after that, to use that to get your business up and running today. And then if you're interested later in building the funnel, the email automation, then that's something that you can do. But anyways, could not live without the Business Builder Challenge, could not live without a funnel and email automation, or if you use that DM automation, they have those capabilities as well. Today, I couldn't live without my DM automation. I get hundreds to thousands of either comments or messages across my platforms, and it is able to get that message to them instantly, and then I can follow up with people that I need to. Thanks for getting back to me. I really appreciate your time, of course. And then back to your other, how do you track your clicks, conversions, and earnings? So each program you're an affiliate for, or if you have your own products, right, you would be using some kind of storefront. It tracks it for you. So how many clicks you've had, you can go in and look at analytics for that. Conversions, I just do some quick math. I do quick math. That's hilarious. My husband will do it for me. I'll tell him this, and this. I'm actually really bad at math. And people always laugh because they're like, you were a teacher. And I'm like, guys, I didn't teach above third grade math. And when I taught fifth grade, I taught reading and writing. So I'm not great at math. And then earnings. So you can do things like QuickBooks and things like that to track your earnings, but I'll go through all of my affiliate offers, my digital products, all of those things. And then I'll just add them up, and I just do it in an Excel sheet right now. I probably should do it in something like QuickBooks. It's more accurate. It'd be better. It's also better, like things I spend on my business than I use for write-offs. But you can track all of that stuff straight through each program. And then I just keep track manually, but there are other programs out there. Great questions. All right, keep them coming. Any other questions? And again, that comment box is for you. Connor is killing it with questions. And I love it because, again, I'd love to talk to you rather than anything else. Happy Monday, Vanessa. What's the biggest mistake you made early in affiliate marketing that you wish you could go back and fix? Honestly, the biggest one I can think of, because I'm pretty picky. I'm like a perfectionist. It's something I have to work on myself to get over, because action is better than perfectionism, right? TikTok. So when I first started this journey, TikTok I thought was just going to be my platform. But I didn't limit myself to TikTok. So I would make all my content in TikTok. I repurposed over here to Instagram. And then from Instagram, obviously shared to Facebook. And I'm glad I didn't limit myself, because I found my a majority of my audience is on Instagram, like my target audience specifically. But TikTok kind of just gave me like a hard time. It still does. I'm still trying to be better about being consistent over there. And I recently started TikTok Shop as well. But I stopped posting on it. So I would say I launched June 6th of 2023, and come November, my Instagram had already exploded within those months. I just completely stopped posting on TikTok because I was so annoyed with it. Like, whether it was saying I, didn't follow their community standards, or it had gotten taken down, or the views were just horrible, I stopped posting on it. And I would say I regret stop posting on it because I'd probably be a lot farther along on my TikTok if I would have continued to post, even though I I wasn't doing well on it, right? But I was doing so well on Instagram. Like I was bringing in customers and sales, and I was matching my monthly take home as a teacher. And so I just didn't think it was a big deal. And in hindsight, it is and it isn't, but like I probably, again, would have done so much better because I don't know, like it just kind of gave that giving up mentality. But I got back on it. I started posting. Again, it's still not my most consistent platform. I'm trying to make that my goal, to be super consistent on TikTok now. I don't know. I think I have like an account ban warning on it right now, but just doing my best. But I wish I would have kept posting on it. Like just kept going even though there were no views on it, because it would be better. Okay, hang on. Vanessa, sorry, I'm just rambling. If we sign up today, would you be my go-to person for any time I have a question or if I'm stuck? So yes, okay, but if you sign up today, right, if you sign up for the challenge, I don't work for Legendary, right? I am an affiliate for the challenge. So, sorry, I'm trying to think of how to say this. So I'm an affiliate for them, so I wouldn't be the person assigned to you through their company, right? Because I'm an affiliate. Like I don't work for them. But they're all fantastic. I've met several of them because I went to one of their live events at the end of January, beginning of February, and so I met several of them. I talk with several of them pretty frequently. So they're all phenomenal. You'll be assigned an advisor through them. You'll meet 2 to 3 times over Zoom. I know it sounds scary, but it really isn't, especially after the first call. You're like, oh, okay, it really isn't that bad. They're there, they're there to help me. But you are more than welcome to get in my DMs. Do it on my Teacher to Marketer page though, because I don't like check this backup account very often. I just get on it to go live, and I just do collaboration posts from my main page, and I'll send you voice messages. Like I'll still be your go-to person, even though I'm not assigned to you as an advisor through the course. Through the challenge, I will answer everything. I would say coming to me through Instagram's easiest because I can send voice messages. If you email me, I still respond to everything. I respond to TikTok, email, Instagram, Facebook. I respond to them all. It just takes me a little bit more time because here I can be like, oh, voice message. I'll answer that question that you have. So yes and no, right? I'm your go-to person, but yes, you are more than welcome to reach out to me. The place you are going in September, are there tickets for sale to see you? Yes, I can send that to you. I can send you the link to it. Yeah, I just screenshotted that. I'm going to just send you the link if you want to go. Okay. Yes, I struggle with being consistent on there too. Thanks for being vulnerable and answering that question. Yeah, of course. And I feel like maybe TikTok, like, it doesn't like, I kind of weird to say if it was my personality. Like TikTok's kind of like messy. It doesn't matter how things look. You just get content out there, and that's what it like loves. Captions are shorter. There's, I'm type A. I am super organized. Like I love that about Instagram. Like I have my cute little bio that's organized. I have my highlights. I have my, my grid. Everything looks nice and neat more so on Instagram than it does on TikTok. So I think maybe because I don't have the type B personality, maybe that's just not it, but I'm going to still continue to be consistent over there as much as I can. And I even started posting my lives over there. I know TikTok doesn't love it as much when you pull things from other apps, but I've just started posting my lives, replays everywhere too. Just, I don't know, just to get it out there. Again, it's not going to hurt you just to post it. Oh, and Vanessa also, I don't know if I said it earlier, but yeah, it's in Nashville. So it'll be in Nashville, Tennessee, the event. There's it's 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and there are 6 speakers. So it is so cool. I went to the one at the end of January, beginning of February, and it was amazing. You learn so much. This space can feel really lonely because it's like you and your phone. So actually getting to interact with people who know what you're talking about, you make connections, you make friends. Now I have people I talk to regularly. I text, I can call, I can get that help. It's networking. It's amazing. Like just the people you're around, you surround yourself with, and everyone's there for the same goal and to help you. How do you, so you capital letters, so I'm assuming you're specifically all caps, me, choose which affiliate programs or products to promote. So I choose them based on if I am educated on them. I would never recommend something that I don't know about or would use myself, and that it is actually going to be beneficial to my audience. Okay, a lot of people are like, well, do I have to buy the products to promote them? And the answer is no, you don't have to buy anything to promote it. Like, right, you don't have to, but if you're not educated on what you're selling to your audience, or you wouldn't use it yourself, it's going to be really hard to sell it. So I always want people to keep that in mind. And I have used every single thing that I recommend, like the challenges and the courses I recommend. I have personally been through all of them. Like, and I only recommend the one main course. It's truly the only education I've ever taken. But I do recommend like 2 other ones just in case this one's not available in your country and I have been through it. And then the other one is for people interested in clipping. And I have also been inside that community. So, and then softwares, things that are actually, when I'm an affiliate, different tools and resources that are actually going to help and scale your business. I use a funnel and email automation. I use DM automation. These are things I actually use that help scale my business. And they're things that you guys need to be successful. And then I'm just affiliates for other options that I am educated on, again, depending on what people are looking for. Like, okay. So that's how I choose. And then obviously my digital products I created to help you scale. I do one-on-ones for people who are interested, things like that. Hey Tammy, welcome. If you are absolutely new to affiliate and digital marketing with zero experience, is this a place to start? Yes, it is. Okay. So I don't know if you were on here when I was chatting about it, but the first thing I would do is grab my free digital starter kit. I'll screenshot this so that I know to reach out to you after this too. But I have a free digital starter kit. It is 12 pages. It has all these steps, tools, and resources in there that you need. No followers, no experience, no tech skills needed. Okay. And then after you read through my free guide, I strongly encourage you to take the business builder challenge. Sorry, I'm distracted because there's like a raccoon across the street, but it's still daytime. Isn't that weird? Like for aren't raccoons come out at night? Anyways, I'm distracted. So then I would recommend the challenge. It is completely self-paced. It is 5 lessons. They have 2 half lessons in there as well. You can complete it honestly in about 2 hours. They have put in there like how to use like the AI ChatGPT to train it, to help you pick a niche, to help you pick your first digital product, to help you with your business plan. They have a simple software in there to help you get up and running within that same day or a couple days. That might take you a little bit, so you don't have to build the complicated funnel and email automation right away. They've taken out like that complicated tech, so you can get up and running in a couple days and then build that later. So yeah, this is the place to start. Like I said, I have a free 12-page digital starter kit you can read through. And then the Business Builder Challenge is only $17 to get started. Like I said earlier, I literally spend more than that when I go pick something up for lunch for the day. So it is worth every penny, and you also get a one-on-one advisor. So you will talk with a real live person over Zoom, another person who has found success in this, that is there to help answer questions, guide you through the challenge. If you want more education after that, they have that. If you just want to stick with the challenge and run with it, you can do that too. I just love it because there's so much opportunity in here of I can start this with just spending $17. There is additional education if I want it, okay? They have like an AI decade in a day if you want to take it. They have a full thing, like a full package of business blueprints and master classes. You can go to a live event, okay? They have live events. They're having 2 this year. They had 1 at the beginning of the year that I attended. And then the second one is in Nashville the first weekend of September, and I'm speaking at it. I'm one of the 6 speakers. There's 6 speakers. I'm one of them. That makes sense. And I can't wait. I just finished like my slides for my presentation on Friday. And so now I'm going to take like once August hits, I'm going to like practice it a little bit each day. Just so I know it's top tier. And I'm so excited because they said they're like planning some new things that they haven't done before. So I'm really excited to see what they have in store. So yes, if you are 0 experience, this is the place to start. It's exactly how I started and learned everything. And I absolutely love the community. There's so much room for growth. They actually care about you. You actually learn the skills. I'm just so tired of seeing everywhere this done for you thing, or just come buy this and resell it. Like, there's no skill level there, okay? You're just like regurgitating. Like you learn real skills here. Is there a community that helped you along the way, and do you recommend joining one? This community, like when you join the Business Builder Challenge, they have a community. They have Facebook groups you join. So say you buy the challenge, right? You buy this challenge, there's a Facebook group of people who purchased it. If you buy any additional education through them, they have groups for that as well. And then live events, like going to their live events. So I just immersed myself from the education and everything they had to offer. So yeah, if you buy, I recommend hopping into those groups. There is so much knowledge in there. I use the search bar in those Facebook groups a ton so that I wasn't like the annoying record re-asking a simple question, because there's always beginners joining, right? So using the search bar in the Facebook groups to see if somebody already asked my question. More times than not, this company's been around for over 16 years. More times than not, my question has been asked. There's no stupid questions. Everyone's a beginner. Everyone's figuring it out. So absolutely. Tammy, did I answer your question or need anything else? Vanessa, did you need anything else? I wish I'd have brought my computer out here. I could have just messaged you right away. Because I can't when I'm on my live, because I'm technically on my phone. Oh my gosh, there's a big ant. I'm outside. Like all my plants, the bugs. All right, what else do you guys have for me? Anything? This has been great. Again, I love just talking to you guys rather than just chatting to myself. Anything? All right. Well, I can keep talking. If that's okay, I'll just keep going. Okay. So, like I said, I feel like people get here. Yes. Okay. Yes, will you send me the guide, or how do I get it? I'll screenshot it and make sure you do. But if you go I hate saying it, but if you go to the link in my bio, you can get it there. Or if you comment or message the word ready, like on any of my content, my DM automation will send you a message with the link to it as well. But you don't have to get off the live. You can do that after, or I can make sure you get it after this too, because I screenshot everyone who says something so I can follow up with them after. Connor, how long did it take you before you started making consistent income, and what keeps you going during slow periods? So these are my results. I'm always very clear because you are becoming an entrepreneur. This comes down to you, your work ethic, if you implement what you learned, and showing up consistently and always changing things that aren't working, right? So that it does work. So when I first started, I made my first sale in 8 days. I made my first 4-figure commission 2.5 months into launching. I matched my monthly teaching take home month 4, and I doubled it month 5. So, 4 to 5 months to making that consistent income. Now it is sales. It is a roller coaster. There are up and down months. Some months are really high. Some aren't as high. That's just how it happens. And what keeps you going during slow periods? Just knowing the potential. I've seen it. I've had big months. I've had my first sales, my first 4-figure sales. I've been asked to speak. I know what I'm doing makes a difference. I'm out there changing other people's lives that felt stuck like I did. I felt so stuck. I felt like I didn't have any other option. I felt like I was going to have to be taken care of forever and ever because, I'm married. I don't make that much money. My husband's in sales. He kills it. He does a great job. But me contributing financially means so much. Me being able to stand on my own 2 feet if I ever needed to. Me being able to say, hey, I can treat you too. Again, we're married and our marriage is very what's yours is mine, that's just how we are. But it was so important to me that I still contribute, especially if we have kids. That's a lot of weight. Again, I know traditionally husband's the provider and, most men want to be, my husband wants to be, but there is a lot of pressure when it comes to that. And I just always have this guilty factor of I want to do more. So that's what it keeps me going when it's slow. It's business. You're going to come across slow periods and you have to prepare for that, but you have to show up because, hey, you might be having a bad month, 1 month, but if you keep going, being consistent, don't stop, then it's going to go back up. It doesn't just keep going down and down and down. Just keep following your routine, keep showing up every day, keep posting, keep being in your stories, keep going live. When I lost access to go live on my main account, I was really upset. But what did I do? I had the skills. I opened up this backup account that we're on right now so I could go live. And my lives were really, really slow, right? Everyone was like, whoa, you're not going live on your Teacher to Marketer page anymore. And I'm over here and, people aren't showing up. I didn't have a lot of followers yet. I think I have 1,300 on this account now. But I knew if I kept going live and talking to myself for a while, people would figure it out. I put it in my emails. I put it in my stories every single Monday. I'm going live on this account. And people are showing up now and asking more questions. And I'm not just talking to myself anymore. You just kind of have to fight through those low periods. Did you get your hacked Facebook page back or fixed? So I did get my hacked Facebook page back. So I got hacked in March. And then in April, I ended up getting it back. But the only issue I have with it right now, so I can post on it, I can use it. But the only issue right now is since it was hacked, I don't have full control. So I can't connect my Instagram to it because in order to connect an Instagram to a Facebook page, you have to have full control. So I actually have a ticket in with Meta again right now. I had to get my driver's license picture. I had to get my LLC paperwork. I had to write a quick written form that it's mine and what happened and getting it back. Anyways, they're in the process of working on it so I can have full control to connect my Instagram. And then the other thing I have to work on is the hacker posted a video on it and then it was flagged and taken down, so it's restricted. So it's not being shown to non-followers. I can't monetize on it right now. So I'm not getting paid for my views and stuff, but we'll get there. It'll get fixed. It just takes time and being patient. Can you give us an example of how you promote the businesses that you do affiliate marketing for? Is it mainly sharing your affiliate links? Yeah. So when you do, specifically me and most people, when you promote things, you promote one main offer. So all of your content is centered around one offer, and then you are emailing people about it. So you share your affiliate links through which would be the link in your bio or whatever is being DM'd out and in your email campaign. That's where the links are. You don't just spam people with links. That's not how this business works, and you won't be successful if you're just posting links everywhere. It's not how it works. That's why it's important to take an education and figure out how to do this correctly. So you have one main offer you drive traffic to. All of my content goes back to the challenge. And once people purchase the challenge, I move them into a different email campaign that aids them, supports them, gives them additional freebies that's going to help them be successful in this, but also my additional offers. And then everything I'm going to affiliate for is also linked in my free digital starter kit. So if you use any of those products and you click on the link and you end up purchasing anything, I'm obviously earning a commission. And so again, there is a structure that goes to it. I'm not just blasting links out for all of my products everywhere. Again, you won't be successful, and social media doesn't like if there's just random links everywhere. The other way people do it, say that they are an Amazon finds or something like that. They have multiple keywords, and then when people comment that keyword, say I was showing this phone case. I actually just got it in the mail from Amazon. I needed a new one because I got a new phone the other week. It's like a little wallet on the back. Say if you were showing this as an Amazon find and you were say, I don't know, case. Comment the word case and I'll send you the link to it. And then a DM automation would send you a link. I still do that with my main offer, but if you have multiple, you're going to have multiple keywords depending the product. Thank you for being so generous with your experiences. Of course, literally there is no gatekeeping. There's no hiding. I want you guys to come in and do this and be successful. Your success is my success. That's the whole reason that I do this. It's the whole reason I was a teacher. I want to help people. And this is so life-changing if you take the time. And I just think people are well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend $17. And it's what? Name the shit you spend $17 on. And tell me if there's things that you've never used that you spent $17 on. Right? So it's just it's $17. And if you take it and you're I hate this. This isn't for me, then what, you spent $17. Okay, we don't have to go any farther if we don't like it. And if you do like it, it can change your life. Okay, I know you'll never get around it. I'm just so tired of people being this isn't free, it's $17. No, I just gave you 12 pages of free. 12 pages of what it is, picking a niche, steps to get started, and all the tools and resources. You didn't have to go figure that out yourself. Okay, my guide, my digital starter kit, is free. If you would like to use anything else, yes, it's going to cost. Okay. What do you use for your DM offers? I use ManyChat. And again, I would love it if you use my link if you're going to use it. Since I'm recommending it to you, it's on the last page of my free digital starter kit. But that's what I use, and it's simple. And actually the challenge now teaches you to get up and running with just ManyChat. So you don't have to build out the complicated funnel and email automation, because ManyChat has all of those capabilities. And so you could get up and running within the day. And then for the longevity of your business, I would recommend down the line building, a funnel and email automation. But lots of people are just running it through ManyChat right now. It is the very I don't know if that's the right way to say it, very in thing to do right now. Agreed. P Associates. Much appreciated, Steph. Of course. Yes. Let me know if you have any other questions. I will use ManyChat. Thank you. Of course. All right. We have any other questions? This has been great. I love when I'm just answering questions. I love it. I love doing this. I love sitting here, chatting with you guys, answering them. Again, another free opportunity. Free opportunity just to talk and get some information. All right. What else you guys got for me? Anything? We were actually, I don't know if you guys have watched it yet. We were in the middle of watching the new Happy Gilmore 2. And my husband's I have to pause it. I'm I have to go live. We'll reconvene in an hour. This is all making so much more sense now. I really appreciate your time. I'm glad it was useful, and I wish more people did take this time to come and ask questions and learn more. I feel like you're only scared when you're not educated about something. It's unknown. We don't know. And the only way to get comfortable is to learn it and ask questions. Other than wanting a change, what made you decide it was time to do this? That is a great question. A lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. I was really, really burnt out from teaching. I was tired of it. And it's just not, I love teaching, but I was tired of the politics. I was tired of never being heard. It didn't matter what I did. They still were going to ask you just to do what they said without question. I didn't believe in what I taught anymore. Like, they're getting so strict of, this is the curriculum. You have to teach it by the book. And it's just like, there's no creativity there. If I'm bored, the kids are bored. There's so much disrespect, from parents, admin. It's just, that part wasn't worth it to me anymore. Like, I was grinding. I was working my butt off for a few $1,000s a month. And I was just like, there's so much more to life than this. Like, my happiness, my life matters more than this, right? And I taught through COVID, and that was hard. And I can do hard. I hate when people come on here and are like, you just couldn't make it teaching. No, I could. I just have self-respect. And I knew when it was time that I could still teach, but I could do it differently. And I could do it with people who, I can do it any way I want, first of all. I am here to actually, you still change lives. I'm here for people who really, really want to change their lives, change their financial situation, and show people that they can, no matter where they come from. Again, I only had an elementary education degree. I coached club volleyball. I had a coaching certificate. Like, that was a big one. Another reason I knew it was time for a change is it affected me literally mentally and physically. I was always exhausted. I got severe migraines when I taught. So I would literally come home, like migraines that made me throw up. Like, I would come home and I would literally be going straight to bed. And I was missing out on time with friends and family. And I was saying no more times than I was saying yes. I missed out on so much. And now that I am my own boss and I have an uncapped income and I can work from anywhere, I go somewhere every single month. Every single month, I am somewhere new. We moved into a new house in February. I just have always had it in me. Like, I've always been the go-to person. Like, as a teacher, if people wanted something done, they came to me. Like, I'm type A, and that weighs on you a lot because then they expect you to do everything, right? And you're the one doing everything. And it really came down to a point of, even when I left teaching, I remember when I told some people I had resigned, and we had gotten a new curriculum, and they were like, oh, looks like, you're going to have to do our, the outline for the year. Looks like you're going to have to do that. You're the only one that piloted it. And I was like, I wasn't the only one, but the other person had left the year prior. And I was like, no, I'm not. I resigned. Another big reason it was time for a change is I want to be home when we have kids. And again, I don't want all that pressure on my husband's shoulders. And me being able to truly make my own money. I know teaching, you make your own money, but again, bringing home $3,000 a month is nothing in hindsight when how expensive life is. So I wanted to be able to feel like I was contributing financially. I wanted to know I could stand on my 2 feet if, I ever have to. And my husband has that entrepreneur in him too. He is in sales. We do real estate properties. We invest in other businesses. And I wanted to be involved in that. And I know this is a really long explanation, but there wasn't just one reason. But I feel like my huge aha moment was when like, one of them, when I was literally laying on the bathroom floor, throwing up and writing sub-plans. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And the other one was, I am very vocal with what I believe in, what I think. I'm not disrespectful in any way. I totally say it respectfully when I think something and don't agree with something. But I spoke up during a meeting just saying, hey, I think this is going to be confusing for the kids, blah, 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 you know. And I got called into the office by my principal and my vice principal separately to basically say, do you want to join a committee if you want to give your input? Another committee. I was on committees. You shouldn't speak up during meetings. If you have a concern, take it to the leader of that committee. And I was like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, well, how are we getting anything done? How are we getting anything done? Oh, shoot. The people who mow our house are here. Mow our yard are here. I'm going to move because it would be weird if they were mowing and I was talking. So I'm going to go downstairs really quick. I'm not done, Mav. I'm still on it, but our mower people are here. All right, hold on, guys. I'm going to answer the rest of your questions here in a second. I'm just going to go in the basement so that I can talk to you guys. Oh, the lighting is just not... See how, like, lighting does everything? The lighting is terrible in our basement because we, like... It's like a dungeon basement, kind of. Like, well, we got windows in here. Let's try this one. All right, I can take my sunglasses off, though, too. Ooh, okay. Holy cow. You post a lot. Sorry. I'm glad you're still with me. You post a lot. Do you use some of those bulk hacks you see on Instagram that use Canva and ChatGPT, for example? Like for my posts? So I don't use Canva for a lot of my posts. I literally edit them like directly in the app. So either on TikTok or Instagram, I film using CapCut or just like my phone in general. And then that's where I edit them. I mean, I use Canva for like my digital products. I use them for my presentations. I have used Canva like for posts way in the past, but I don't. Oh my goodness, Miller, my dog. Yeah, I see you. But that's what I use it for. ChatGPT, yes, I help to create content. So if you actually take the challenge and when you meet with your advisor, you get 5 different bonuses. And so one of those is ChatGPT prompts for content. So when they updated that, that was kind of cool. I need to like dig into that a little more. I've been doing it for 2 years, so I already have kind of a content strategy, but I could always improve. So I need to still go through some of those bonuses and ChatGPT prompts for content. Oh shoot, I just clicked on something. Connor, preach, sister. Teachers run on Monday here. Okay. Return on Monday here. Oh my gosh, that's so early. If I was still teaching, this would be my 11th year. And they return, gosh. So in Iowa, we have the Iowa State Fair, and literally they can't start school until after the fair. So I think school starts the 23rd. So I want to say the week of the fair, like the 3rd, probably like the 12th teachers will return. But that is crazy that teachers already return Monday. And the politics that are in education are strong right now. Yeah, I'm tired. Like I was so tired of that. I was tired of like, no, you know, this, and this. So we have to get this curriculum because everything has to be a certain way because of how things that are getting banned and things. I was over it. I know I need to change. Yeah, make it. And again, it doesn't have to be overnight. This isn't like I gotta leave and make this change. Like figure it out, build this alongside of it. It will get there. And what pushed you to start digital marketing? I came across it. I literally, like you guys, was scrolling one night and I came across it, and then I just started binging this one girl's videos, and I was like, oh, I could do this. Like literally it was just like a sign. Like I was look at him. This is ridiculous. I messed up the bed. It stormed last night here, and not this one, he does not care about storms, but Miller hates storms, and I just did all this bedding down here and he ruffled it up. But literally, I don't know. It was just like a sign from God. Literally, I don't know how else to even explain it, because like I said, I was so stuck on the mindset that I got a teaching degree and I'm going to be a teacher forever. And I laid my bed, I made my bed, lie in it too, whatever that saying is, and I literally came across a video and it was just like, you can take this course, learn how to do affiliate and digital marketing. And I was like, I can do that. Like, I want to do that. Like, so I dove in, I took the course, and my eyes were just so opened to the possibilities and how things worked. And no, you're not an influencer with affiliate and digital marketing, but influencers kind of run it the same way. Again, they're more brand deal, like fashion, all of that type. But I was just like, wow, I could do this. And again, at first I was like, I was going to monetize my dog's Instagram account, but that's not ultimately what I ended up doing, just for my long-term goals I had for myself and where I wanted my business to expand. But as soon as I saw it, I just knew that this was what I was going to do. And I just talked to my husband about it. He's like, Stephanie, it's literally this amount of money. Like, what do you have to lose? Like, go for it. And as I learned, I was like, no, this is what I'm going to do. Like, this is how companies market online. This is how emails of our favorite brands are sent, right? Think about it. Like, every time we put our email in for a coupon, for some kind of freebie, it's marketing, right? You're getting something in return, but then they're going to keep reminding you that you love this product. You love this. This is what's solving your problem. This is what you're looking for. It's just crazy. And now I don't look at those things the same. I'm like, oh, that was so cool. Those of you that have Prime, have you noticed when there's commercials, how you can just add to cart on Amazon when you're watching TV? I was like, that is genius. So now I don't look at anything the same. I'm like, that's a great marketing tactic. That is amazing. All right. Hi, puppers. Yes. All right, guys, I've been on here for an hour. I have loved talking with all of you, but I'm going to go eat dinner and finish Happy Gilmore 2 with my husband. But literally, if you need anything, I always respond. I send voice messages most of the time. If I send a normal message, it's probably because I can't send a voice message right then. But if you're looking to get started, download my free digital starter kit. Again, it's in the link in my bio, or you can just comment the word ready. I will follow up with all of you that needed something just to make sure you get it. You will have access to this replay. I will post this here. It'll be on my Teacher to Marketer page. I put it in my free Facebook group as well. And I go live every single Monday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So come on back if you have more questions, if you start learning, if you dive in. But if you need anything between now and next Monday, just send me a DM. I'm happy to help. I really, really hope that you just take this opportunity. I'm not here to convince you. It's not just come buy from me, come buy from me. That's not my purpose. My purpose is to show you what you can do with the online world, and we're only getting more and more online, and how you can truly make extra income, life-changing income online, doing something you love, building something for you, and you're your own boss, and you have an uncapped income, and you can do this from anywhere. Again, if you would have told me 2.5 years ago this is what my life would have looked like, I would have told you you were crazy. Okay. And it just is, it's crazy, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get off, and I hope you guys have a great week. And like I said, if you need anything, let me know. Access to the replay will be available. Grab my free guide, get started in the challenge, and have a great week. Bye, guys.